From this video we shall learn how to solve the problems based upon time and work. So these kinds of problems will be asked during the campus selections, the companies which will come to your college during your final year, and these kind of problems will be asked in banking exams, in the various competitive exams, in NET, TET, SET, SLET, like that the various kinds of exams whatever you are going to write, in all those examinations there will be a one problem based upon time and work. So we shall see in this particular video how to solve those kind of problems by learning them in a simpler way. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video link with your friends, gain the knowledge and rule the world. Time and work, it is the widely asked topic in exam for the past many years. In whatever the exams it will be asked in the bank exams, in the railway exams, in the campus selections, the companies which will come to your college when you have been in the final year, and it will be asked in the various companies where you go for an interview. At the time of the interview they will be giving an aptitude questions, that is there will be an aptitude round. In that one these kind of questions will be asked, and these will be asked in the various government jobs exams such as FDA, SDA, and even to get certified to go for a job there will be a certain kind of exams such as NET, SET, TET, CET, like that. In all those exams there will be a questions based upon time and work. For that purpose you want to prepare, and if you are preparing for a government job or a government examination, then you need to make yourself clear with the concept of time and work, so it will benefit you to score more and more marks in your examination and to get a job. In this video we shall learn the concepts of time and work. Time is the duration during which any activity or the work happens or continues. Time is nothing but a duration during which any activity or the work will happen or continues. And what is a work? A work is a task or a set of activity to achieve certain result. It means that during that time we will be completing certain work, and that work is a task or a set of activity. Due to that a certain result we are going to get. We can define happening of an work as if a person A completes a work in X days, then the amount of work completed by him in one day will be 1 by X. Similarly, if a person B completes a work in Y days, then the amount of work completed by him in one day will be 1 divided by Y. So what we can write from the above 2 points, we can say that in one day A and B together can complete 1 by X plus 1 by Y amount of work. Thus together A and B can complete the work in XY divided by Y plus X days. How we get this one? By considering A and B together 1 day work. So A and B together 1 day work is 1 divided by X plus 1 divided by Y. So in this one XY will be the LCM. So XY will be the LCM. So 1 by X. So this in this one Y is not there. You need to multiply that one with Y. That means 1 has to be multiplied by Y. 1 into Y will be Y. The next another one term is 1 divided by Y. So this one has to be multiplied by X. So 1 into X will be X. Therefore it will be Y plus X divided by XY. So this one you need to interchange the numerator and denominator. Y plus X divided by XY. Interchanging numerator and denominator, we get XY divided by Y plus X days. Or else we can also say that whatever we get y plus x divided by xy, that one you need to write as 1 divided by y plus x divided by xy. So then y plus xy will be there itself, whereas xy will come to the numerator, therefore it will be xy divided by y plus x. So instead of doing all those things, just interchange numerator and denominator. What we get when we add the A and B's work of one day, it means the values which we get for one day work, that one you need to just interchange the numerator and denominator, and that will be the number of days which is required together for A and B persons to complete the work. Now we shall consider a problem. A and B can do a piece of work in 4 days. That means A and B together will complete a work in 4 days, while C and D can do the same work in 12 days. That means C and D together will complete the same work in 12 days. In how many days will A, B, C and D together will complete the work? Options: 12 days, 4 days, 3 days, 1 by 3 days. The option E correct is 3 days. Among these options, the correct answer is 3 days. How we get 3 days? We shall see. The question which has been given: A and B can do a piece of work in 4 days, while C and D can do the same piece of work in 12 days. In how many days will A, B, C and D together will complete the work? Solution: A and B can do piece of work in 4 days. A plus B, it means A and B together can do piece of work in 4 days, means A plus B's 1 day work will be 1 by 4. Then next they have given C plus D can do a same piece of work in 12 days, means C plus D's 1 day work will be 1 by 12. And they have asked together all the 4 A, B, C and D can complete the work in how many days? It means A plus B plus C plus D's 1 day work will be 1 by 4 plus 1 by 12. So 1 by 4 plus 1 by 12. So LCM will be 12. So 1 by 4 is there. So 4 into 3 will be 12. Therefore 1 has to be multiplied by 3. And another term is 1 by 12. So LCM is 12. It has to be multiplied by 1. That means 1 has to be multiplied by 1. Therefore we can write 1 by 4 plus 1 by 12 is equal to 3 plus 1 divided by 12. 3 plus 1 divided by 12 is equal to 4 by 12. Upon simplification, it will be 1 by 3. 4 ones are 1 and 4 threes are 12. So it will be 1 by 3. That is A, B, C and D together 1 day work will be 1 by 3. Therefore, all together can complete the work in. So 1 by 3 whatever is there, in that one interchange the numerator and denominator. That means it will be 3 by 1. So 3 by 1 will be 3. That means they will complete the work in 3 days. A, B, C and D together will complete the same work in 3 days. So the correct answer is 3 days. We shall see another one problem based upon time and work. A can do a piece of work in 10 days and B can do the same work in 20 days. With the help of C, they finish the work in 4 days. That means A, B, C together will complete the work in 4 days. So C can do the work in how many days working alone? The options are 15 days, 10 days, 5 days, 20 days, and the correct answer is 10 days. How we get this one? We shall see. So it is the question: A can do a piece of work in 10 days. That means A's 1 day work will be 1 by 10. B can do the same work in 20 days. That means B's work, 1 day work will be 1 by 20. With the help of C, they finish the work in 4 days. So what we shall consider is, we shall consider all together A, B and C will complete the work in 4 days, and that will be altogether 4-day work will be 4 into 1 by 10 plus 1 by 20. Since the C's work we don't know, for that purpose we are not written, just we have written A, B's sum for 4 days. For 4 days, each day they will be working 1 by 10 and 1 by 20 for A and B respectively. Therefore 4 into 1 by 10 plus 1 by 20. This one, upon simplification, what we can write, 4 into 1 by 10 plus 1 by 20. So LCM is 20. So it will be 1 by 10 is there. That means it has to be multiplied by 2. Whereas 1 by 20 it has to be multiplied by 1. Therefore we can write equal to 4 into 2 plus 1 divided by 20. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 divided by 20. 3 divided by 20 into 4. That is 4 into 3 will be 12 divided by 20. So therefore you can write 12 divided by 20. Upon further simplification, it will be 4 3s are 12 and 4 5s are 20. Therefore we can write 3 by 5. It is what? Together A, B and C. So we have not written C. For that purpose what we can write? Remaining work 1 minus 3 by 5. So remaining work will be which ones? It will be the work of C, because A, B, C together will complete in 4 days. We have calculated by using A and B, and that is 3 by 5. So remaining will be of C. For that purpose remaining work is equal to 1 minus 3 by 5, and it is equal to 2 by 5. So 5 ones are 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3 is 2. 2 divided by 5. This means C did 2 by 5 work in 4 days. C did 2 by 5 work in 4 days. Hence, E can finish the complete work in. So taking 2 by 5, that is interchanging the numerator and denominator, it will be 5 by 2. 5 by 2. For how many days they have worked? 4 days. That is into 4. So 5 by 2 into 4. 2 ones are, 2 twos are. Right. That means 2 ones are and 2 twos are is 4. So 2 will be multiplied with 4. So we get 10 days. That means C can alone complete the work in 10 days. In this way we need to solve this particular problem. Altogether will complete in 4 days. So that we have considered. And since the C we don't know, for that purpose we have considered only A and B. From that we got 3 by 5. So remaining part will be of C's. For that purpose the remaining part is 2 by 5, and it is for 4 days. So 2 by 5 is the work, right? So that is what? For 1 day, and that one we need to take the numerator and denominator as an interchanging. Then we get for number of days. So number of days we need to multiply this one by 4, because 2 by 5 work in 4 days. For that purpose 5 by 2 into 4. So it will give the answer as 10 days. Therefore the C will be requiring 10 days to complete the work alone. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video link with your friends, gain the knowledge and rule the world.